What does it take to destroy an iPhone 12 mini?
Can it endure a hatchet? Can it endure a sledgehammer? Can it endure a regular hammer? Can it endure a pirate sword? Man, things are getting out of control. Can it endure a skateboard? Can it endure a lightsaber? Man, these things are cheap. So, for our first test, I say we just drop it and see if it can handle just a basic drop. From about this height, maybe you're using it a little bit, it slips out of your hands, you know, just the basic drop. So, 3, 2, 1. Pretty basic. Maybe a few scratches. But I think, let's move on to the next test. Alright, second test, I'm going to be trying to ollie onto this. That did not work. Second time. Also did not work. Third time. Third time's the charm, alright? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna hit it. One last time, one last time, one last time. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I mean, close enough, close enough. So, it looks like pretty much it got quite a few scratches on the back, as you can see there. We've got scratches on the back, probably from it being moved around on the concrete, and maybe a little bit of impact. On the front side, it is just regular, and I think that's it for the ollieing. Let's move on to the next test. Here's a lightsaber, supposedly. Let's give this a test. Amazing, amazing. Probably the most damage that we will ever have. Let's try this one more time. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's move on to the next test. Arr, we don't like no electronics. Let's get rid of this phone with a good old pirate sword. Do it the old way. So, without further ado, third test. I missed. I'm gonna break this pirate sword before I break the phone. Here we go. Holy moly. There goes the phone. Home button.
Now, hang on. I thought you said that this was the iPhone 12. The iPhone 12 doesn't have a home button. You are correct. This is not an iPhone 12 mini. This is an iPhone 5, which we thought was basically what the iPhone 12 was modeled after. So we took an iPhone 5 and destroyed it in this video as a representation of the new iPhone 12 mini, because of course the iPhone 12 is the modern day size and the iPhone 12 mini is slightly closer to this model. So that is what we are going off of. This isn't intended to be clickbait. We wanted to show you what would or possibly could have happened if you had an iPhone 12 mini, and we used an iPhone 5 to show you that.
Check that out. Popped the home button straight off, and we cracked the screen slightly. So it endured better than I thought it would. The backside is kind of peeling off, so that is definitely really interesting. But I'd say get a new home button and you might still be able to use it. Possibly. That was very interesting. I could probably do more damage if I wanted to, but I do want to with different tools. So let's get into that. Here's a pretty nifty axe. This is gonna be interesting. I have adjusted which side we are gonna be hitting it on, and we're gonna see if we can slice through this iPhone 12. Let's go for it. 3, 2, 1. Holy moly. We have cut right into it. And as you can see, the screen is absolutely peeling off. It does not want to stay on there. It's been completely shattered. Somehow it is still attached. I have no clue what's keeping it on there, but we've cut right through the hardware, I guess you could call it, and you can slightly see the blade coming through. Very, very interesting. That was honestly loads of fun. I say we somehow get it off. The phone is bending. Hey, look at that. That is a clean cut. I guess I can't call that perfectly clean, but that's pretty dang cool. It's got a big hole in our iPhone 12. All right, let's move on to the next tool. We have got ourselves a pretty cool hammer that we are going to be pounding this iPhone 12 with, and I'm really curious to see what would happen if we were to use this claw side. I like to call it a claw side because it kind of looks like a claw. Maybe we could Wolverine it, but I think I am going to hit it with the hard side, and then maybe we'll claw it a little bit. On to test number 4 or 5. I've honestly lost count because it is too fun breaking this phone. Let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1. I missed again. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we've just indented it a little more. It looks like it's started to pop out. I'm trying to give you guys a good angle. It's kind of pushing itself out right there, you can see. So that's very interesting. Didn't do a whole ton damage. It looks like it just extended the damage that we've done prior. But I say we give it a good old claw, shall we? So let's move on to the 5.5 test. Okay, so we have flipped the phone over. We are going to try clawing the screen, essentially. Let's just get right into it. 3, 2, 1. Missed. Man, I'm good at missing. 3, 2, 1. Woo! I felt that. Got some glass in my face. It looks like we have just completely taken off the glass. You can see it's shattered across the cement. And it looks like we just tore a little bit of it off and continued the crack in the screen. The backside still normal, considering we put all the damage into it, and you know, that looks pretty good. Let's move on to the next test. Alright, for the 6th and final-ish test, I am going to be pounding this iPhone 12 mini with a sledgehammer. It's going to be really fun, and hopefully I don't miss like the past 5.5 times. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I missed. I'm so good at this. 3, 2, 1. Woo! That was fun. It looks like we put a slight dent into the cement, but even bigger, we have completely demolished this iPhone 12 mini. The screen is destroyed. The back of it is completely scratched up, dented, pushed into, and honestly, that looks pretty broken to me.